Kelly, I have been here all evening, and there's been tons of people here for the St. Patrick's Day Parade and just to be out here on Beale Street. There's still a lot of people here right now, and I talked to so many people, and they said that they were just happy to be downtown and see the community and the crowd come together after a week full of shootings. Now, all 5 former MPD officers will be back in court on Monday for a detention hearing. This will determine whether the former officers will stay behind bars until their sentencing. Reporting downtown, Imani Williams, Action News 5.
Joy, it was just hours ago that fire investigators determined the flames at the East Trigg Baptist Church were intentionally set. And what you're seeing here is not even half of it. The city says that it will be using approximately 2,000 tons of salt to treat streets, which, to put that in perspective, Joe, could fill up 100 residential pools.
Devastation in multiple directions. If you stand near the middle of Selmer, Tennessee, about 2 hours from Memphis, I mean, take a look at this. Businesses destroyed, homes destroyed. That part of that business is on top of this car here. If you come over this way towards me, we're standing at what used to be the Selmer Quick Stop. Look at what used to be this gas station here. It no longer is a gas station. It's completely destroyed.
Whether they were on Beale Street for the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Awesome. It's been great. We love it. We love the music. We love the ribs.
Or downtown for the Grizzlies game.
Go Grizz, we're going to win tonight.
Hundreds of people filled downtown Memphis Saturday from near and far.
It is probably the coolest place ever.
And said they felt safe.
It's wonderful to see everybody come together, no violence. Ain't too many police stopping no violence, so we feel good. We feel safe out here in these streets.
This week, there were multiple shootings across Memphis, killing at least 4 people and injuring over a dozen. I spoke with multiple people who said although Memphis is going through a crime crisis, they are starting to see change.
Honestly, it feels great to be in the city today. No crime going on.
Good energy, good vibes.
I went to my car, my window wasn't busted.
And that gives them hope for Memphis's future.
He kind of beefing up the police and, you know, the city, we're going to be all right.
A year ago today, I lost the most precious thing that God has ever given me.
It was the day Tyree Nichols was stopped by Memphis police officers and beaten to the point where his family members said he was unrecognizable.
Y'all see this picture? You see this picture? Yes, ma'am. This what happened right here. Where all of us are standing. This what happened to my son on January 7th.
Sunday night, dozens of people gathered at the same spot where he was brutally beaten.
Justice for Tyree! Justice for Tyree! Say his name! Tyree Nichols! Say his name! Tyree Nichols!
Demanding justice and change.
I think that it shows that people, really resonate with what happened with Tyree. I heard so many stories of folks who had been pulled over pretextual stops after Tyree was murdered and how, they were either abused or they weren't listened to or they were pulled over unjustly.
Rovon Wells, Tyree's mother, said 2023 was hard, especially as it came to an end.
And this year, I didn't get that from Tyree. I didn't get a phone call. I didn't get a text message. I didn't get a Merry Christmas. I didn't get none of that from my baby this year.
But they also wanted to honor the life of Tyree and remember who he was as a son, brother, father, and friend.
This was my son. You see him? This is the one I want y'all to remember.
Then I heard the crash, and then I saw the smoke come up.
What began as a search for a missing woman ended with a man dead, cars crushed, and a home slammed into. Saturday, Collierville police said they received a missing person report for a woman involved in an aggravated assault incident nearly a week prior.
John had got her in the house and wouldn't let her out. She dialed 911. When the 911 got there, he said, if you say anything, I'm going to kill you.
Gail Brooks said the victim was her daughter.
Well, I would text her, and she would text me back and says, "Mom, I'm okay." Well, I called her, I texted her, I didn't hear nothing.
She said after not hearing from her daughter for days, she felt danger looming.
I thank God every day that I did go down there to do that, because I would have found her dead somewhere, and I didn't want that. I didn't want them to call me and tell me that my daughter's dead.
Monday, Brooks drove to the scene where police say a chase ended. CPD said Saturday officers located a car that matched the description given and saw the victim and a man inside. The victim was able to get out of the car, but the man drove off, hitting a CPD unit, 2 other cars, and then a home nearby. The man was taken to the hospital where police say he died from his injuries. Brooks said she wishes there was a different outcome, but she is glad her daughter is safe.
I thought, oh, did he wreck her? Or I didn't know. I was just glad she was okay.
People getting essentials like household items, children's clothing and child care items, toys, small household appliances, even cleaning supplies, cosmetics and electronics, all provided by the church and their partners. FedEx was also on site offering jobs. Not only was this Good Friday about giving back, church member Beatrice Flowers says for her, this day represents the ultimate sacrifice. She said the positive event is a good reminder after a difficult week in Memphis.
So that we can know that Jesus is in fact real, that he's alive, and that he's still doing great and awesome things in the lives of his people, that you shouldn't be overwhelmed just by the narrative that we see online, that Christ is the answer, and that we're here to help provide that answer to the people.
Life-size scares take center stage in this Mid-South Yard's extreme setup.
Our first prop was this skeleton right here beside me, is the first prop that went up August 20th. And then from there, our last prop went up 2 days ago.
It's a 2-month process for a year-round cause.
So we decided to, while we were doing this display, we wanted to help out an organization. So we did some Google research and we found Skeletons for St. Jude that had started 5 years ago with one gentleman in North Carolina that started this by putting a sign in his front yard where you scan a QR code and the money goes straight to St. Jude.
Hundreds of houses across the country, including this one, all in for the Skeletons for St. Jude campaign. The goal is to raise as much money as possible to help sick children get better and out of the hospital so they too can enjoy these Halloween and holiday displays.
So next year, my goal is to actually get more people in Memphis. Since St. Jude is in our backyard, we should have more people wanting to do this. So our goal is to here locally is to get more people next year to join in on our campaign.
The signs to donate surround the yard. The eye-catching display hard to miss. But for Winkles, it's the message that stands out the most.
St. Jude, we are with you. The family of St. Jude patients, we are with you, and we are here to help you out the best we can. And this is what we seem to think that will help you guys tremendously, and that's not worrying about your bills for your kids. You need to focus on your kids, and that's all.